Hey everyone, I actually just wanted to quickly go over setting up my Go Wild notebook. So first, this is just a plain notebook that I got. I'm sure it held some happy notes at one point, but I just went ahead and emptied that out. And then what my plan is I'm going to stick one of these envelopes, and I'm going to stick one of these folders, and then I went ahead and printed out the schedule, scaled down roughly 82%. I think this is somewhat widely known. If you take any sort of printable, you just have to scale it down to 82%. And then when you print it out, you should be able to just cut roughly 9 and I forget what the exact dimensions is, but whatever this and that is, and then you should be able to punch it out easily. So I'm going to stick a folder. This is from the Be Happy box 2. This is from the Be Happy box 1. And I'm just going to put these at the front in case anything comes up. And then I'm going to be putting in some of these colored pieces of paper. Now the reason why I chose colored was because I wanted them to stand out in my notebook. So I'm just going to start with this day. So Friday. And then I'm going to go ahead and letter Friday, May 3. I might actually do that off camera because I get a little shy. And then I'm going to be writing in the times according to this schedule. So let me just go ahead and do that. Okay. So my lettering isn't perfect, but I'm out here, I'm trying. That's what matters, right? And then I'm just going to go through the schedule. So, for example, it says that the first thing that's going to happen is the introduction. So I'm just going to write out the introduction, and then I'm going to leave room for me to write. I know that it's only for 10 minutes, but just in case I need to write something down, I'll just leave a little space for me. And I'm just going to use the bright Stickerbook to just add some colorful bullet points. Actually, I might do these big ones. I'll just add a couple. I actually just might add one. And then I'm going to write down what's next. So that is 8:10 to 9 a.m., which is the boss panel. Now for these speakers, what I've actually done is printed out all of their faces. And then I'm going to just put underneath all of the speakers. So I know that according to this, Belinda Celine will be there. So I'm just going to punch this out. I copied and pasted it from the website, and I kind of had to figure out my measurements, so they're not precise, but I figure it'll do. So I think I'm just going to go for the small ones. I think I'm going to leave the rest of this as room for me to kind of take notes about those speakers. And then the next page I'm going to do, since she's the keynote and she'll be speaking for a while, I'm going to put Teresa Collins. I'm actually going to take this out. It'll be easier for me to write. And I'm just going to add, I actually had to reprint this because I accidentally printed it double-sided. So I'm just going to have that here. And then roughly halfway on the page, I'm going to do the next. Just going to eyeball it. And I'll put both of their faces in. Oh, since Jen is at a later panel, I'm not going to have that. So I'm just going to do Erin Condren. And I'm not going to, I'm not going to bullet point it. I'm just going to see how things go. I do kind of want to bullet point it. Let's see how I feel later. I'm just going to leave it like this. And then the second page, I'm going to use this because in the afternoon, it'll be the all-in panel. And then I'm going to use that entire page to write. And then if there's anything extra, I'll just write it on that side. And this has 6 people, so I think I can actually fit this all in one line. Let's see if I kind of go into it deep or not. Okay, so since I'm gonna have to do 2 lines, I'll just do 3 and 3 just to keep it nice and even. And that ends Friday. So for Saturday, let me also quickly work on, actually no, I'm gonna finish this up first. So for Saturday, the first one is, oh, let me letter first. Let me find her. Next, I went pretty deep down because I think that we're going to be doing some sort of make and take, so we're probably going to be crafting together, so I don't know if I'm going to need to take a lot of notes. And since this is the type of planner that I use, I'm definitely not going to forget her. And then I'm going to go pretty close to the middle. And I think that's actually it. So I guess I won't need that other sheet for Saturday. Okay, now let me just quickly make my packing list, and then I'm also going to be making my outfit idea list. So in case I do end up going to Cindy's taping, which I'm not sure about yet, I'm going to take notes about any sort of insights I get on the back. I'm just not going to do that because honestly I don't know if we're going to go. So that's all ready for the days. And then I'm going to set up a packing list. Now I'm actually going to be basing this on this guy, but instead I'm going to have a long checklist for every single one, just because I found this to actually be really useful when I went away on an overnight trip. So I thought I would use it again, but I think I'm going to use this for my packing lists. I'm going to just need one really long checklist. I'm not gonna lie, I'm trying to conserve those travel checklists. I don't know why, but I'm gonna just need one. Actually, I might use 2. Let's see. So I think I'm gonna use this one. And then I still haven't figured out which categories are which. And I might, or sorry, which sticker I'm gonna use for which, and I might decide that at a later time. So I'm just going to put this is really long, so that's good. I'm just gonna put this along here. I should put it here now. And then I'm gonna stick it kind of close, and I'll label the tops of these with the categories that I'm using it for, but I'm going to need 7. I think if I use both sides, that should be enough. So I'll use this. I'll stick a colorful boxes sticker just so that I can kind of show what I'm using each for what. If I might stick one of the littler ones. I like these ones that have the actual checklists. Okay, that's 3. Even though these don't have checklists, I still want to use it. These are so sticky. And one more, which is somewhat wide. I don't know if I really want to turn it. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. It's really not gonna fit. Okay. And I feel like these are crooked, but Lord knows these stickers are not coming back up. Nope, they're really not. So, I think I'm just going to use some of the other smaller lists. So that'll be 6. You know what? I kind of just want to... Oh, okay. I think it'll be fine. Just gonna leave a teeny tiny sliver. Oh yeah. Okay, great. And then I might put some travel quotes here, or I might put some smaller checklists just to help me out. And that's it. I'm just gonna put this out front. And then one other thing I wanted to create is an outfit ideas. So I'm going to use this to take notes. I figure it's gonna sound maybe crazy, but 2 outfits per day, just because I know it's a kind of event that I'm gonna be taking a lot of photos and I don't really want to be photographed in the same thing all day. So I'm kind of thinking about that. So I'm gonna put this here, and then I'm going to put my happy notes, and then this brights that I wanted to use. And I was going to use some of the girls, these girls. I was going to stick a row of them at the bottom, and then I was going to write down the day of the week and then the actual date, and then just possible outfit ideas. So let me just do it in this font for this pink one. So we're gone from Thursday to I'm gonna use these guys. So that's the 2nd. And, oh, let me stick the girls first, just so that I can figure out whether or not I'm gonna need to put this over 2 days. I want to stick the full size one, just because I know I'm really not getting a lot of use out of these, so it would be nice to actually use them. And I didn't really want to use the other girls just because they're matte, and I kind of wanted to have clear stickers. Okay. And I'll put Glam Girl. I sliced her arm clean in half. Okay. And just reconnect her arm. I'm gonna put Glam Girl because this concept is kind of ridiculous that I'm doing. So, and I'm just wondering, let me count the lines. I think I'm actually going to create 2 columns. So I'm gonna do, and then I'm going to do the other date over there. And then maybe I can just brainstorm in the back. That's it. So I'm going to probably be adding some filler paper behind this too, just so that I can take other notes as I need. I'm going to use this guide to separate out the filler paper in the back. I'm probably going to bring my stencils too. I'm actually going to add one more checklist here because I forgot another category, and that's the swaps, the Go Wild. Yeah, I like this. This is nice and simple, but I feel like this will really help me. Okay, no, I should put this in the front. And I'm going to put this little divider so that I can put the paper behind it. And that's it, just a really simple Go Wild notebook. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. I truly do appreciate it. If you like this video, I hope you'll click like. If you have any questions, comments, feel free to drop them below. If you don't want to miss any more of my videos, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much.